That was an adventure.
Always is.
Always an adventure when we try to go live. I am Rick McBride.
You got your big phone, so it's good. No, she moved it over. It's like it's your security blanket.
Yeah.
Like, it's near, so
Cheers.
it's good.
So I'm Rick McBride.
I'm Sarah Yockey.
And we are your property masters. So, lots of cool stuff coming up. It's July 4th weekend. Sorry we've been absent the last couple weeks, but Sarah's been busy winning another state championship. Back to back with her girls. She's just beyond remarkable as a leader. And I've been trying to get the office a little bit organized. Our new office is at 35B, South Charles Richard Beale Boulevard, which is 1792. We're right next to the Decine Poke Bowl and the Go Juice and Hope's Nail Spa, and directly across the street from the Gun Club. So feel free to stop in. It's still a disaster for now, but we'll get it straightened out eventually. I've been saying that for 50 years now, that I'll get everything straightened out. And we never do. We just create more stuff to be messy with. But we wanted to stop by and discuss some things. 4th of July events coming up around town. Sarah's going to give us some tips on how to throw the perfect party. You throw the perfect party? They're pretty fun, that's for sure. And we're going to tell you why it's a win-win to sell your house this summer.
If you've lived in DeBary, you probably know about the Freedom Fest that goes on every year. Each year, I think they call it a different thing. This year, it's labeled Freedom Fest. They have fireworks, games, food, stage talent. I think it's the Grindstone Sinners and Rocket Fly. Rocket Fly is the main...
The headliner?
Yeah, I don't know what it's called. And this year, they're including the laser light show. So if you were fortunate enough to make it into the Christmas drive...
Reverse parade. That's what they called that.
Thanks. If you were fortunate enough to go to that and make it through the line, because that was quite a big line, they did a laser light show at the very beginning, and they're going to do something similar to that without spoiling any surprises with the fireworks. So that should be pretty cool addition to what they've been doing in the past. And I also know that the church, Grace Baptist?
Grace Baptist, yeah.
Grace Baptist is going to be over in the kids zone, and they're raffling off bikes and scooters and a lot of other things. So that should be a lot bigger area this year. So it's perfect for the family, and obviously Gemini Springs is a great park for the kids. So, and we'll be there cooking hamburgers and hot dogs if you'd like to come see me for fundraising for my All-Star team.
Yep, and a big time thank you to the city and to Paula and Howard Gates for putting that together. They actually run the whole thing, and it is a huge undertaking. They've been working over there all week.
It's CEO. They're called CEO.
CEO, that's it. Yep. And anyway, so that's at Gemini Springs, by the way.
That runs this Sunday on July 4th, and it is from 4 o'clock to 11 o'clock, and at 9:20 is when the fireworks are going to start. But again, there's a laser light show before that and such. So. And
they expect it to be super crowded, and they expect to have to close. So try to get there as early as you can. It's an all-day event. It's great. Set up, enjoy the day. Someone's going to be there making food or something. Someone's going to be running concessions or something there?
I just said that.
You did?
Just went over that.
What did you say?
Said that I will be there cooking food.
You will?
Yeah, for our All-Star team. So
nice.
Come buy a hamburger.
Come see Sarah. Give her team a high five for winning the state championship, and contribute to their team by buying a burger or a dog. If you're in Deltona, Dewey Booster has great fireworks show as well. And in Orange City, Valentine Park will have an event now. Orange City's is on the 3rd, right? Is that what we decided? Okay.
No, Orange City for sure is on the 3rd.
Okay.
And Deltona's is the 2nd through the 5th. Because they're having like a fair type with theirs.
I mean, their fireworks every night?
It's not done enough. Fireworks is on the 4th, and the 2nd through the 5th is the whole event.
Gotcha. Okay. And then DeLand has their fireworks festival at Earl Brown Park on the 3rd as well. Now, if you know Sarah, apparently, she is the queen of throwing parties. So she's going to tell us how to
queen of throwing parties. I don't know where this label is coming from.
You're the queen of a lot of things, aren't you?
I mean, if you really want to die on camera right now.
She's the queen of a whole lot of things.
Oh,
definitely
God.
the queen of Babe Ruth. So, queen of throwing parties, she's going to tell us how to throw the perfect party. If you don't feel like going out, or if you're fortunate enough to live in the Vistas and you can watch the fireworks from your backyard.
All right, guys. I love to throw a good party. Okay. All right. So I don't like to throw boring parties. How about that? Try to make it a little bit fun versus just going and sitting around with a drink in your hand.
You're the queen of go big or go home. That's for sure. Anything you do is big.
My kids like to say I always have to be extra.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. So but what makes it being with friends and family is how you throw the good party. What? I just messed that all up.
Do it from the heart, party queen.
Everyone has to start with a good drink at a party. My favorite drink is a margarita, which I got an industrial margarita machine, so I can make frozen margaritas, but it makes pina coladas, it makes strawberry daiquiris, it makes whatever you want. Strawberry daiquiris will never be made in mine, but...
I thought you were, what's that stuff called? The other stuff.
Patron.
Yeah, I thought you were a Patron girl.
I am, but I put Patron in my margarita.
Tequila goes in margaritas. He knows that.
What are you talking about? I can't do it anymore.
I'm definitely not an alcohol expert. There's no doubt about that.
I'm half a drink to the wind right now. Not the same. But anyway, so a great drink. So whether you have a machine, if you're going to be someone that throws a lot of parties, the machines are worth it because they're great. You don't put ice in them or anything. They create the slush and everything. So if you're going to do a lot of parties, it's worth it over time, and that's how I came to that mix. But even if not, if you're going to have like Bloody Marys, you can have a Bloody Mary bar, just something extra than just beer in a cooler, okay? And then you always try to have a fun game, like a giant slide. Like I take fence panels out of my yard and everything else to fit giant slides in my yard. I was trying to get the axe throwing game this year, but that didn't work out for me. But just something,
a good thing.
Something of a different sort for things to do besides just your normal cornhole. But you know, if that's all you got, that's all you got. But always have something, horseshoes, you know, anything that you can keep people active around the party. Summer colors, and you always got to have music, right? Music is just the background to having a great party.
I want to try that Foursquare volleyball thing I keep seeing on Facebook. They have one for the pool, and then they have one for just on land. Looks
the one for
fun.
the pool isn't really exactly as the ad advertises, so you got to be careful about that type of stuff. Like, yeah, I think you have to get like your own post for it to be like that. Because I looked into that for my pool. I have floating ping pong tables in my pool. I have waterproof Uno cards. I mean, just there's a lot of different things that you can get on Amazon and just start searching around for and find. So you just want to have the extra things, the fun things, what people want to go there and be like, oh, that was a lot of fun, not just like, all right, I'm heading out. All right, you want to have a grill, you want to grill some food, if you can do some fireworks, that'd be awesome. I'm getting all over the place on this now. Fireworks, they have that big stand next to Big Lots in Orange City. When we were driving home from States, we passed one like out in like the Pearson area, and it was literally like 2 tables.
Ben works there.
Yeah, I don't know if he's there right now because he is?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was asking about, because I was trying
talking to him about it.
Are you done?
Just talking.
I know, but are you? I didn't know if you were going to say something about him.
I was just going to say Ben is our umpire and Chiefs kid, and he's an umpire in our league, and he's a kid that played with me forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever, and he works there. That's all. Yeah,
because I was going to try to see if my team could fundraise outside of that tent. I'm always trying to think of different ways. All right. But anyways, you can put up some American flags and do some decorations for red, white, and blue and all that. Just adds to the festivities. So now that we've talked about all the fun stuff and how to throw that great party, going to talk about some home
You
value.
guys got a comment from your viewer. Royal Davis Nieves said he's staying home the 4th because you can see most fireworks from his house.
That's cool. Where does he live?
I'm not sure. Continue. We'll see the answer.
Speaking of fireworks from your house, in my backyard, there's this guy that was a professional fireworks guy, and he buys, in my backyard, in my HOA neighborhood, he buys like $10,000 worth of fireworks and sets them off in our backyard. It is insanity. And it's real fireworks. It's not like stuff you're buying where Ben is. These are real fireworks that he orders. It's crazy. It's like we have our own personal fireworks show in the back. Not sure they'll be doing that this year, but who knows. So I just found out that the first home I ever bought in 1990, and we paid $150,000 for it. Zillow has it worth $600,000, and we know Zillow is low, so $600,000. Why is that funny? Huh? Trisha's laughing at us. What's the funny part? I'm serious. Oh, the price? I know. So can you imagine? I knew we needed to rent it. I knew we didn't need to sell it. But anyway, we sold it, made a decent profit back then. So Boki, one of our agents, his uncle found out how much his house was worth, and now he's thinking about selling it. He actually applied for a loan as well. It is a seller's market. Everybody's heard this, but you know, everyone's like, yeah, what's a seller's market? What's my property worth? I don't know. Who knows? And then the biggest challenge that I hear people thinking is, well, I got to go buy in this market too. Well, that may be true, but if you're upsizing and you're in a $200,000 house and you buy a $300,000 house, then basically if the market goes up 10% more, you make $30,000 on this house. You only make $20,000 on this house. So if you're upsizing, it's a great, great, great market. So it's truly a seller's market. The prices of homes are higher than ever, and these are records. These are all-time records, and buyers are still benefiting from lower interest rates. So a couple now making $80,000 a year, or even $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 a year can afford these houses. So that's why the prices are up, and that's why they're supported. But it is a sold-out summer. Buyers need your listing. There's nothing for them to buy. In the morning brew, people that are offering up their firstborn children in offers, still not getting it. That would kind of, I don't want anybody's firstborn children. I'm done with children. So to get their offers accepted and still losing. If you're a buyer, you need to come with a big competitive offer. But I mean, in the long run, I mean, we don't want to give away $10,000, but if paying $10,000 more now means you make $100,000 later, not a bad investment.
If you've checked out our Instagram or Facebook post from yesterday, we mentioned our last couple of listings and how quick it took for us to have them under contract. Each one had an offer within 24 hours. It's nuts how quick houses are selling these days. Plus, we use our master marketing program to make sure we appeal to exactly the right people and directly market to them so that it's always reaching those who will be interested first. I was going to do the most likely potential buyer, so it threw me off. Our phrase.
So basically what we recommend, if you're thinking of selling soon, to start your home search now. There's tons of people considering selling right now, and inventory is low. So you want to make sure those people are in the market buying. You want to make sure that you're out in front of them. Your dream house might be listed tomorrow, but it'll probably sell tomorrow as well. So,
Hi. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, paying rent. It's rent time. Your dream house might be listed tomorrow, and if you can't find it, well, you can build it. And, you know, there's plenty of new construction going on in all the towns around here. Lindsay and Colin were actually, my daughter was actually out, and her fiance were actually out riding around New Smyrna and found all kinds of new construction. None of it that they wanted to pay, but, you know, they found all kinds of new construction in New Smyrna. There's all kinds of new construction in DeLand, DeBerry, Deltona. There's pockets of areas with new construction. So if that's what you want to do, that actually, it's not a bad idea, because if you buy new construction, you don't have to worry about selling your house tomorrow at least. If you buy another house to upsize, you know, it's going to sell. You're going to get in it pretty quickly. You're going to have to sell your house pretty quickly as well. So at least you have a little time to spare there.
Also, warning, if you do not know how much your home is worth, you cannot rely on Zillow or Opendoor or any of those sites because they don't have the proper data to be able to accurately value your home. They don't base it off of current trends or the current databases that realtors have access to. Only a realtor can properly value your home. It's free. We'll give you a free CMA and let you know how much your home is worth if you're even considering selling.
So Zillow and Opendoor are making offers on properties now. So they're in the business of what? Making a what?
Profit.
Yeah. So they're not going to put their profit into
Zillow's buying
your
properties?
pockets. Yep. They're not going to put their profit into your pocket.
How are they buying properties?
They bought a brokerage.
What is it called?
Zillow buying or something like that.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, they're basically competing with Opendoor and the other one, whatever the other one is. Okay, but these guys are in it to make a profit. So what do? They come in, they offer you 80% of loan to value. 80% of the value. They go in, they paint it, they fix it up a little bit, and they flip it for 20-30% profit. Or they put it into their rental program. But the dirty secret is, even if they make you a decent offer, they charge you a 7% transaction fee. So it's just the same. That's more expensive than most realtors will list your property for. And we're going to get you 20% more for the property. So, I mean, if you want to pay 20% or $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 for the convenience of not having people come through your house, then so be it. But, I mean, it's kind of silly to do that. You want to list your property with a realtor. So call us. We'll get you started on an exclusive home search, all free. We'll let you know exactly how much your home will sell for, or should sell for, all for free. And when you're ready, we will design, or Haley will design a specific a marketing plan specifically for your property. And in the end, we'll get you top dollar. The last one we sold for cash, $10,000 more than asking price, basically. It was $5,000 plus $5,000 towards closing. So.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
That was it.
All right, well, close enough. Anyway, it's cash. We sold it for cash in a day. The one before that, we sold in a couple hours. So things are selling quickly, super fast for top dollar. Call us, text us, 386-866-1007. Again, 386-866-1007. One of our team will love to help you out. We'll come out. We'll be working all weekend. So don't lay off of us because it's July 4th. We'll have agents on site, on staff, all weekend long. 386-866-1007.
Bye. Haley.